20 TD passes to join the 500 touchdown club. And on Monday night, Drew Brees can also join the club. He's 4 TD passes away. Brady is in his 19th season. Brees is in his 18th. And right now, Peyton Manning and Brett Favre are the only QBs in history with 500 touchdown passes. We are joined by Fox NFL analyst Mark Schlereth. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I am going to start with Skip on this one. I went to Shannon first last time. So, which
in good
QB
today, right?
Somehow, I don't know.
I don't know either, Jenny.
What do you think, Skip? Which quarterback has been more impressive on their way to 500?
This isn't even close to the point that I think this question is offensive to Tom Brady, because he shouldn't be put in the same sentence with Drew Brees, who has attempted 515 more passes than Tom Brady has. 515 more chances to throw touchdown passes. Meanwhile, he has thrown 64 more interceptions than Tom Brady. So just on the surface of those two stats, obviously Tom Brady's almost 500 touchdown passes, far more impressive than Drew Brees's. Meanwhile, Drew Brees has had the huge advantage of getting to play for a Sean Payton, who's obviously a go-for-broke, throw it all over the lot, play-calling head coach, while Tom Brady has often been stuck with an old-school, defensive-minded Bill Belichick, who often takes the ball out of Tom Brady's hands and puts it in the running back's hands, because we know a lot of games he just says, okay, you can't stop the run. We are going to run it all game long and run it down your throat. So I would say that's huge advantage Drew Brees on touchdown passes over Tom Brady. Good. Period.
Yeah.
I think I just dropped the mic.
That was it?
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you at all. Here's the deal. They're both incredibly impressive. And
they are.
Obviously, Sean Payton is a guy that when you go back through the history, Sean Payton will have a team. When they won the Super Bowl, I think they were the 5th rated or 6th rated running team. So they will run the ball, but there are more shots designed in that offense. And I think for the most part, you've had more prominent wide receiving core. I think there's two types of teams that play in the NFL. The type that Shannon and I played on, which is we're going to do what we do. We're going to run the ball down your throat. I don't care what defense you get in. We're not going to vary in our running game off these 6 plays that we run. That's what we do. Tom Brady comes from an organization that says we're going to try to make you play left-handed. So we're going to look at what your weakness is. And this week, it may not be throwing the ball. Yep. It may be your inability to defend the run, or it may be the underneath passing game, whatever the case may be. Look at last week. You had Sony Michel get 25 carries over 100 yards, and you had James White leading your team in receptions. So that's who they are. There are two types of teams. Like I said, the teams that run what they run, that's New Orleans to me. And then there's the New England who try to expose your weaknesses. That is why, other than having Randy Moss for a couple of years, Tom Brady's done it with a plethora of good players, but no superstars on the outside, so to speak. That's why, for me, it's more impressive that Tom Brady's got a chance to hit 500 TD passes.
A second mic just got dropped on your head.
But what if I told you that Tom Brady has had more Pro Bowl receivers than Drew Brees? Would you have believed that? No. Michael Thomas. Last year was the first year Drew Brees had a Pro Bowl wide receiver. That was Michael Thomas in his rookie season.
So he's had, what, Gronk 3 or 4 times and Wes Welker 5 times?
Wes Welker went 5 times.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Randy Moss once.
So where's Michael Thomas going to rank in reference to?
To who?
Randy.
To Wes Welker? He'll have more catches than
Michael Thomas in reference to Randy Moss.
Oh, well.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And Gronk. I mean, what's Gronk? And you told me, you remember, Skip, I remember we had this conversation, Stick, you weren't there at the time. I think it was like 2 years ago. We were in Houston, and Skip Bayless, we did a topic.
Okay.
Skip Bayless told me that Julian Edelman was more valuable to the Patriots than Julio Jones was to the Falcons. Tom Brady
showed you the stats.
Who does Edelman play for?
Yeah.
Oh, so Tom Brady's throwing him, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How many more third down catches did Edelman have that year than Julio? A whole bunch more.
Julio is a big play over the top guy. That's what outside. There are very few outside guys that normally lead the league in third down catches. That's normally reserved for the slot guy. Because guess what, Skip? When I played the slot, I was way high up on the list on third down conversions. Ta-da! But that's not what we're talking about.
So it's just like a gift?
No,
Don't play the slot. It's automatic.
No, everybody can't play that slot. Everybody can't be a slot machine.
Okay.
Because when you play the slot machine, you got to give them 3 cherries most times. Cha-ching! I'm coming up 7.
So you just compared yourself to a little tiny quarterback who was drafted in the 7th round who became a slot receiver. That's what you just compared. You weighed 250 pounds.
No, I didn't weigh no 250. I played at 220. That's neither here nor there.
He only weighed 250 in the offseason. He was 228.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What round was he drafted in?
Who?
Edelman.
7.
What round was I drafted in? What round was I drafted in?
7.
Okay. So shouldn't I?
Who's the more talented player, Sharp or Edelman? I'll take Shannon.
What I turned into be. He did what he did. Okay. But what am I going to do about these 5,000-yard passing season? The dude completed 72% of his passes last year. He's at 80 this year. Okay. 8 out of 10 times when the ball leaves his hand, one of Drew Brees' receivers.
What does that have to do with 500 touchdown passes? Nothing.
Tom Brady's been in the league 19 years.
Yeah.
19. Drew, 18.
Drew, 515 more attempts. That's a lot more.
Can you tell?
That's like a whole season.
It is. Yeah. But can you tell, Skip, what a defense plays when you're constantly behind? When they're like 28th ranked scoring defense now. Do you know Drew Brees has had 10 defenses that's ranked worse than Tom Brady's ever? Tom Brady's defense has never been 17th or worse than 17th in scoring. Drew Brees has 10 of those. What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
And you wonder why he's throwing.
You certainly are going to get more opportunities. I just keep going back to the principle of Sean Payton wants to push it down the field. They want to throw it more than New England wants to throw it. That to me is the thing that differentiates the two. But
and Shannon, if you're down 14, 17, 21, they just go bombs away, man.
Well, you can't shake the ball down.
Right. But a lot of touchdowns happen when you're way down.
A lot of interceptions happens too. Hence, he's had 64 more than Tom Brady. Now, you can't just say, oh, you get an opportunity to throw more touchdowns, but you also get an opportunity to throw more picks. See, we didn't worry about that because we're going to run the block.
Well, Tom Brady was 10 down to Saxonville in the 4th quarter. Did he throw any picks?
What, 10 points?
Huh? Well, 10 down against that defense? That feels like 30.
What's he calling me down? You remember Drew Brees was down in Minnesota? He was down 21 in the playoff game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, come on, Skip. Look, like I said, there's a ton of bricks, a ton of feathers. But I'm going to take the
50-50?
Yeah, both are impressive. Because I know what you want to do, but you can't do it. I know what you want to do. You want to add those postseason. He want to add that on things. I know you can't do it.
So you started making an argument on my behalf that I didn't even dare to. I didn't even step across that line.
You can't.
No, I can.
No, you can't.
I would just devastate you if we start talking about the postseason. We're just doing regular season touchdowns.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Right? So where do those postseason touchdowns go in the regular season? They don't. So you can't make that argument.
That's why we're just doing 500 to 500.
Drew Brees.
So what are you talking about? You're saying that I can't use my strength over here?
No, you can't use it because that's not the argument.
Well, you're putting words in my mouth like I wanted to, but I didn't.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Did I? You brought it up. No. I didn't bring it up. Did I bring it up?
I know you. I know you, Skip Bayless.
You want to talk rings?
Every day. Every day.
Yeah, you want to take
rings? No.
Want to talk postseason touchdowns?
Drew Brees will get upset if you talk about rings because you know that big diamond, that hubbub that's been going on.
I don't know.
I need you to skip.
I watch sports. That's all I watch.
Drew Brees is sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what are we watching?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question.
What?
That's sometimes
Drew,
I wonder.
I got you, Drew.
Mark.
Hey, Tom Brady didn't come on our show. Drew Brees came on our show. Get Tom to come on the show.
You know what? I would love to have Tom. In fact, I tried to get Tom Brady on the show. No.
Tom be hate.
He's too good for us.
What you mean he's too good for us?
He's in another realm.
There's no such thing.
He's in that realm above LeBron's realm.
Don't do that, Skip. Right? Nah.
Yes, he is.
No.
Time to go.
All right.
Thanks again for being here. All right. The Ravens defensive coordinator had some very surprising things to say about Baker Mayfield today, and we'll tell you next.
Winning performance. It takes precision, like how we're #1 in claims prevention. It takes